Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Got a meow, huh? No more? So I have super supper tonight with kibble and your earth. Half dosage. So you already moved back, so I guess you're ready. Kind of on the early side tonight. Guess you don't feel like talking, so I guess I'll come out. So you've been acting weird for a couple weeks now, I think. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the table. Water. Okay, so I'm gonna change water. Put your new water in. Okay. And wow, he ran back. So yeah, he's acting weird. So I'm putting out my hand with the glove. So we gotta reach. Okay, there's a meow. So I'm gonna have to stretch. Okay. So you're like really far away. That's better. So now I can reach you. And going the other way. So I don't know what's wrong with you. You're acting afraid of me. Even though you seem to want to be pet. Weird cat, you know that? So the weather remained cool today and windy, so very much like yesterday. So it was supposed to warm up, but I don't think it did. I was actually cold this morning. I thought I might have to change out of my summer clothes and into winter clothes. It's only spring right now. But yeah, we seem to be going from one extreme to the other. So let's see, I think I saw Scruffy very early this morning sitting on the rocks. Didn't get any video of him though, because by the time I got my camera, he had moved on. And then I think about midday he came and slept on the chair, and I think he was there pretty much the whole afternoon. So kind of a slow, lazy day. And on the cool side. So today I was scheduled to do intervals. So I went out mid-afternoon, did my interval run. I don't think I did that well today. So I was really struggling when I got at the top speed. Breathing was kind of hard. I think I've been pushing myself a little too hard the past couple days, so I did my furthest run I've ever done a couple days ago. So it was 8 1/3 miles, and then I pushed myself hard on the bicycle yesterday. So I did the 3 hardest hill climbs all on the same day. Never done that before. That was a 2-hour ride. So I think, yeah, it's probably just fatigue. So probably need to think about taking it a little bit easier before my next interval run. I've also been hungry all day and last night, so I think I've been burning extra calories, and I'm trying to hold to my diet. But yeah, it's been I've been feeling a little extra hungry. So I'm entitled to a cheat day or a cheat meal soon. I was thinking maybe I'd do it today, but I think I'll have more time tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna do spaghetti. So my family has a recipe from the old world. So my long time ago, my parents' first landlord were Italians from the old world, and so I think they had like an apartment. So I think they lived in like one part, and then like my parents lived in another part of it, or something like that. And so anyway, my parents and their landlords became close friends, and my mother learned a bunch of recipes. So the wife, she cooked things the old way, and knew all the family recipes and all the traditions, and so she was willing to teach my mother how to do everything. And so when they made spaghetti sauce for or spaghetti, they do it the hard way. So everything from scratch. So everything from the fresh tomatoes, and and then they even made their own noodles. And so it was a lot of work. It was a full day project to make spaghetti, and then they would make for the sauce. It was just a huge batch of it, and then I guess probably even back then they probably freezed it like we do now. Okay, I think you're ready for food, huh? You want more pets, huh? Should get you your food though, but I'll give you a few more pets, and then I'll give you your food. Okay? Okay, I think you're winding down here. Let's get your food. Okay. Okay. Ball is hiding the food. So over the years, my mother kind of adapted and refined the recipe to make it a little bit easier, because nobody cooks things from absolute scratch anymore. And so she figured out, oh, what if you buy tomato paste and tomato sauce rather than crushing your own tomatoes? And so she constantly adapted the recipe to kind of changing landscape. So different things would happen. So like the sizes of things would change. So like, just the brush. Don't worry. It's just a brush. Okay, I'll flip it over. Ah, you're jumpy. Okay, I'm gonna put it down. So I'm done. So I don't know what's with Scruffy. I don't know why he's acting so afraid of everything. So anyway, so like when Price Club or Costco came onto the scene, she started getting access to restaurant-sized cans, which were cheaper to buy in bulk. And since they've made such huge quantities of the sauce at a time, it worked to her advantage. So she adapted the recipes to deal with the quantities of the restaurant-sized cans. And then the sauce has a lot of meat in it. So it has both spare ribs and beef ribs. And I think, one of the things that changed over the years was meats became leaner, so less fat. And the lack of fat actually affects, taste. And so she'd have to adapt the recipe to deal with the lack of fat. And so she started adding more olive oil to the recipe. And so those were the types of adjustments she'd make. And then my mother became famous for the spaghetti sauce. She always credited her landlord. She even put our landlord's name on the recipe, and everyone always raved over it and asked for the recipe, and and so everyone knew the story about her landlord, and she learned the recipe from her landlord. And then when everyone sees the recipe, and basically it takes an entire full day to make, everyone says, maybe we won't make it. But it's kind of a family recipe now, so I continue to make it. and it's a lot of work. And so when I make it, I freeze a giant batch of it. But as some of you may have been watching, yeah, my freezer died a few weeks ago, and so I'm really hurting because I don't have any freezer space anymore. But I did save the spaghetti sauce because, yeah, it's so much work. I don't want to have to make another batch. I don't have to. And then, yeah, there's real meat in it, so meat's expensive right now, so I don't want to throw that out. I don't have to. So anyway, yeah, planning to thaw out one of the containers and have it for my cheat meal. I dropped the container, and it's in a little cheap plastic container that I got from Dollar Tree, I think, and it shattered when it hit the ground. Part of it's intact, but yeah, like a corner like shattered. It's actually annoying because I noticed that little bits of plastic actually gone into the frozen sauce. So as the sauce is thawing, I'm trying to like get the shattered section out, so I'm not eating little shattered bits of plastic. So my mother also learned how to make noodles by hand, and I remember she tried teaching me a long time ago when I was a kid. I remember the noodles, there's so much work. So yeah, I don't do that. It's not worth it. So standard dried noodles are fine. In fact, I saw, I think it was Chef Ramsay, I don't know what show it was, but he was yelling at a chef who failed. I think it was a trial challenge, so he lost the challenge. And one of the reasons he lost the challenge is, just didn't have enough time to finish everything properly. And one of the reasons he didn't have enough time to finish everything properly was he tried to make hand fresh noodles for his dish within, I think, like a 45-minute time window to prepare the meal. And Chef Ramsay was saying, that was stupid. Time is of the essence. The difference between handmade noodles and dried noodles is very minimal. It's not worth everything you had to sacrifice. Should have just did the dried noodles. So makes me feel better. So yeah, I don't have to do dried noodles because even the pro chefs say not worth the time. Scruffy's done in a hurry tonight. So I guess that's it, folks. I still don't know what's up with Scruffy, so I guess we'll just keep doing this and hope it improves. So until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.